Hey everybody, and welcome to Dpad Experience presents Marvel Champions. Dpad Experience is a weekly video game podcast published on all podcast platforms. But today, we're playing Marvel Champions. Specifically, Venom. Alright, we're going back a little bit. I wanted to showcase this deck. Now, for a long time, Venom has been my favorite character. There are some people who give Venom a run for their money, but I want to test that, actually. So the last time I used Venom was when the Guardians of the Galaxy's Most Wanted set came out. I used Venom a lot, and I haven't used Venom since then. So I want to go back to Venom, and I've updated my deck with some of the new cards that came out, and I want to see how it goes. I want to see if I have been able to make Venom more fun and better. So I'm going to show you the deck that I'm using today for Venom, and we'll see if he still is my favorite character. I'm not going to run through the Venom specific cards, but let's take a look at the deck that I'm using. So here are my allies. We're going to be using an aggression deck. Surprise, surprise. Here are my allies. We're going with Spider-Man, Miles Morales. Okay? We'll play him, and we will initially get a +2 to either thwart or attack. We're going with Mockingbird to stun the enemy. We're going with Groot in case we need to defend a little bit. And we're going with Drax because Drax has 4 health and he can attack for 12 total. I've never actually used Drax, so I'm looking forward to trying him out. All right, let's see what we got in the aggression deck. We have 2 copies of Mean Swing. When we make a basic attack, we exhaust a weapon and get +3 to our attack. We have 2 copies of Surprise Attack. After you change form, deal 3 damage to an enemy. 4 instead if we paid for this using a physical resource. We have 3 copies of Skill Strike. When your hero makes a basic attack, they get +2 for that attack. We have 3 copies of Dropkick. Okay. Deal 4 damage to an enemy if you pay for this using only physical resources, stun enemy, and draw a card. Then we have... You know what? I'm actually realizing that I am not adding a lot of the newer cards. I've just upgraded my deck, but I want to play Venom anyway. We have Kit. Exhaust Kit and spend 2 resources of any type to ready a Guardian character. We have Helicarrier. Exhaust a Helicarrier and reduce the cost of the next card by 1. We have Jarnbjorn. After your hero attacks the enemy, spend a physical resource, deal 2 damage to that enemy. And then we have our resources, which are Audacity, 2 copies of Power of Aggression. We have our Strength, our Genius, and our Energy. And then for our upgrades, we've got 1 copy of Combat Training, 1 attack, 1 copy of Martial Prowess, generated physical resource for an attack event. If you've noticed something, every single one of these cards is a physical resource. We are trying something special now. We are going to be trying to keep our villain stunned and confused, as we always have. And I'm really looking forward to doing this. So let's go. All right, we're about to get started, but I'm not good with names. I'm not good with names, sorry. Somebody pointed out in one of the first games, which is really good because I didn't catch this, because I've never used the card before. Jarnbjorn, I didn't know was a weapon. I didn't realize it. So I just thought it was an upgrade. I didn't read the stupid print. So I actually couldn't use that for Venom because he's only allowed 3 weapons, right? You can have 2 restricted weapons, plus he gets control of 1 additional one. So Jarnbjorn would have made it 4. So I removed him from my deck, and I've added in Lockjaw because I like playing him from my discard pile. So that is the one change we will move with going forward. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that. All right. Well, here we are. Wasn't looking forward to this one, but Gotta do it, right? If I'm gonna get through all the content, gotta get through all the content. So we are at Ronan the Accuser. I have played this fight 3 times. 3 times. And that's it. So the first time I played him, I lost in 1 turn. The second time I played him, I lost in 2 turns. It was at that point he broke me, and I stopped playing Marvel Champions for like a month because my soul was just broken. I think it was when Guardians first came out and I was going through his Rocket. Then Venom came out and I gave it a shot, and I was able to beat him as Venom once. So he has a 2-win record against me. I only have 1-win record, and you know, not looking forward to this. Not looking forward to this. So let's see if we can beat Venom. So what do we got to do? I don't remember anything about this fight except that it was just painful. So let's take a look at the main scheme. Interception imminent. Content. So let's make our deck. We need Ronan the Accuser right here. We need, let's see, the Power Stone. We need the Ship Command. We need Standard. And we need Kree Militant. Okay. So then it says, put the Kree Command Ship environment and Milano support into play. All right. So Kree Command Ship. Where is that? Put the Kree, here it is. Okay. Put the Kree Command Ship and Milano into play. Attach the universal weapon. Attach the universal weapon to Ronan the Accuser. I've already got that set aside. Let's get our expert mode out of here. Let's put when reveal. Let's see what phase 2 does real quick. When reveal, search the encounter deck for cut the power side scheme and reveal it. Okay, let's take a look at that. What that is before we even start. All right, attach the power stone to the first player. So got that. That's done. We'll take a look at what those do in a second. I want to see what cut the power does. Can't remove this. So it looks like it's just a 3. It looks like it's just a side scheme with a crisis icon on it. Okay. So we have our decks. And there they are. We get the Power Stone. Okay. Ronan gets a tough. He starts with a tough. We have a when revealed there. Oh, that's for 2. I'm an idiot. Sorry. Okay, so Ronan 1 still gets a tough. He has something that happens to him. But let's see what happens if we let phase 1 thread out. Attach the Power Stone to Ronan. So when this is revealed, he gets the Power Stone, and if it's already attached, he gets a face down boost card. Okay. Phase 2 says when the Power Stone is attached to him, threat can't be removed from the scheme. So that's really rough. All right, we'll take a look at these in a second. Let's see what phase 1 of the main scheme does. First player action, exhaust the Milano, remove 3 threat from the scheme. Okay, so 7 threat threshold, starting with 2. We got 5 threat to. We got 5. We have 5 threat wiggle room in the beginning of the game, which isn't a lot, which definitely means we can't stay in alter ego form. Let's see what the Kree Command Ship does. All right, so this looks like it's staying in forever. I don't see any way to remove this, which means he gets 2 encounter cards every single time. First player interrupt. When a treachery card is revealed from the encounter deck, exhaust the Milano and spend 1 resource of any type and cancel the one revealed. So we can choose between like canceling a treachery or removing 3 threat with the Milano. If we can get our multi-gun, we'll be okay, I think. But this is still rough. All right. His universal weapon attached to Ronan. He gains stalwart, which means that are stunning and confusing are useless against him. Hero action. Take 2 damage and deal yourself 1 face down encounter card. Shuffle the universal weapon back into the encounter deck. He gains +1 and +1. I will be doing that from the beginning of the game. 100%. There is no way I can attempt Ronan without, what the deck is made of, which is stunning and confusing. So this has got to go on my first turn. Let's put this next to him, since this is going to stay in the game forever. It doesn't really matter. All right. Ronan, what do you do? When Ronan the Accuser activates against you, give him 1 additional boost card if you control the Power Stone. Okay, so if we have the Power Stone, he gets a boost card. So I want him to have the Power Stone, I think. Well, that's a lot. And I'm not looking forward to it, but there's our setup for Ronan the Accuser. Okay, I take a deep breath, and we're going to start. Wow, are they really starting construction as soon as I'm starting this video? It's okay. I have things to do today, so I need to get this underway. All right, this is a construction week. I apologize. All right, and as you're used to hearing, if you like video games, be sure to check out our video game podcast. It's published weekly, I think you'll like it. So be sure to check that out because, we could always use some more support there. Okay, we really could use some more support and help us out. We don't make any money off of it. We just do it for fun, All right, shuffling this encounter deck. Man, I'm not looking forward to this. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. If we can get this in the holder, and if that doesn't fall. We're off to a great start. Everything's falling on us. It's kind of just like fighting Ronan, Everything's just going to get thrown on us. All right, here we go. So, we're drawing up to 6. We need our multi-gun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't have our multi-gun. We definitely need to mulligan for the multi-gun. Okay? What do we have right now, though? I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. These two, actually, though, confuse and a stun. I want those. All right, so we're going to mulligan 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. No multi-gun. Okay? No multi-gun. But we do have some good things here in general. All right, before I almost forget, like last time, discard cards on top of your deck until a weapon card comes out. We got our pistol. All right. So let's see what we're gonna do. Let's see. We need to play this pistol. Well, okay, first thing we need to do is flip. And we need to get rid of the universal weapon. So we'll take 2 damage. We will take 2 damage, deal yourself 1 face down counter, shuffle this back into the deck. Okay, this is gonna get shuffled back into the deck. Hopefully we never see it again because that would be brutal. Okay, now what are we doing? This is our encounter card. Let's put it there. Kree command ship. So we're getting 3 encounter cards on our first turn, but I think we need to. All right, so we can stun him. This is kind of useful. Man, we have a lot of good cards right now to play. All right, so it's our first turn, right? It's our first turn. I think we're going to save. Let's see. This is probably going to be the only time that I can use this for the most part, because it'll ready on his turn and I can interrupt that, but it won't ready afterwards. So how are we going to, so if we're going to use the Milano now, I think what we should do is try to get our helicarrier out. So we'll use the Milano as a resource, right? We'll use these two to pay for our helicarrier. At least we'll have some help now. These are good. I'm wondering if I can get the behind enemy lines out. Or maybe I should try to stun him. I need Project Rebirth. Let's see. What should we do? Maybe we should use this. All right, let's try this. 1, I'll take a damage. Whoops. All right, my plan is to stun him right now. So it was 1, 2. We're going to use our behind enemy lines, even though I don't want to bring out Mockingbird. Okay. She's got 3 health. She's going to chump block for us at some point. All right. She is going to attack for 1. Well, he's stunned, right? He's stunned. Attack for 1, take this tough off, which will allow Venom to attack for 3. 1, 2, 3. And I think that's all we can do now. I'm pretty sure that's all we can do, because we're not going to spend either of these two. Okay. So the reason why I did that is because if he can't attack me, he doesn't get that boost. So, all right. This goes up by 1. He's stunned, so he's not doing anything. Oh, wait, I got to draw. Sorry. 2, 3, 4. Oh, multi-gun, yes. And 5. Okay. All right, so let's see. He's stunned. That was our first encounter card. Here's the normal encounter card. Here's the command ship encounter card. Let's do these in order. First one, he schemes. So he's scheming for 2. Choose either exhaust the Milano or place 2 threat on the main scheme. So what would that be? 2, 4. That would bring it to 7. I guess I'll exhaust the Milano because I'm not, there's, right? 2 plus 2 is 4. There's no way that I'm going to like let it scheme out on my first go. So Milano is exhausted. This goes up by 2, which is 5. All right, here's our next one. The villain attacks me. Let's block with Mocking. Okay. So when Ronan the Accuser activates against you, give him 1 additional boost card. I control the Power Stone. So she's destroyed. Okay. Here comes the third. When revealed, Ronan the Accuser attacks the player who controls the Power Stone. Okay. So he's still attacking me. Nothing I can do. So he's getting 2 boost cards. So he's attacking me for 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to take it. And he gets this now. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go. That is the might of Ronan the Accuser. In a single blow, he's almost decimated us. Whew. All right. I don't know what to do. I think we're going to lose the game fairly quickly. I would love to flip to heal. I would love to do that. But that means that's going to thread out. I would also love to get the multi-gun into play. So let's exhaust and use these 2 to pay for our multi-gun. What does this do again? When we attach the Power Stone to Ronan, if he already has to give him a face down boost card. I think we have to do that, honestly. I think we have to do that. All right, so we're going to take a damage to generate a resource to bring in our Project Rebirth. I want to heal. We are going to exhaust the multi... Let's see. Oh, that goes up by 2 each turn. I think I played it wrong last time then. I think I only put it by 1, so it's probably at 6. All right. Let's see. I'm going to remove 2 threat from here to bring it to 4. Do I need a big heal? Let's see. This will heal for 6. That'll put me at 10. What's your base heal? 4. Yeah, I think so. I'm going to flip, heal for 4, heal for 3. I want to be at full health. I'm holding on to that. All right, we're drawing up to 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I would have loved something to confuse or stun him, but it doesn't look like it's going that way. Okay, so the reason why I took the threat off is because that's going to go to 6 now, right? Giving me some tiny bit of wiggle room because now he's going to thwart for 3. It's not an attack, but that big boost, you know, just overflows into the second one. So that, whatever. All right, attach the Power Stone. If it's already attached to me, gets a face down boost card, which doesn't hurt us technically right now. And this starts with 1. So now we, while the Power Stone is attached to Ronan the Accuser, threat cannot be removed from the scheme. Okay, so that's really hard. So now we get 2 encounter cards. Here's the first one. Treachery. When revealed, alter ego. Ronan schemes with 1+1. What do we got here? Let's see. Do I want to cancel it? Yeah, let's cancel it. Cancel it. Spend 1 resource. We'll spend this. Throw him a damage as well. So that's canceled. Here's the other one. When revealed, alter ego, you may exhaust the Milano. If you do not, the villain schemes with... Let's see. I may exhaust the Milano. If I do not, well, I guess I can't. So he's got to scheme again anyway. So he schemes for +1. So 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is going to 6. And we're almost done. He's almost beat us already. Okay. Now it's our turn, finally. Let's heal to full. We can attack him, which might be the best thing, right? Our running gun is kind of useless because it's just the multi-gun right now. So I guess I could attack him with the... I also want to see how to get Groot into play. Do I see? Okay, I can use these to pay for Groot. I can use the helicarrier to bring out my pistol. And I can use... Yeah, so we will take a damage to generate a resource to throw him a 4 damage because we just flipped. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Oh, we dealt him 4 damage. So now we get the Power Stone. Okay. Right. Now we can take threat off the main scheme. Yes. Okay. So we want to bring out Groot. We're going to use these 2 to pay for Groot. Our Groot is going to chill. How did I pay for? Sorry, I was saving this for this, right? Using the helicarrier to bring out my pistol. And I want to see what phase 2 does again. Search for cut the power side scheme. Okay. We need to control the main scheme a tiny bit. We'll remove. Do we? Or are we just going to try to rush him? I don't think we can, because that goes up by 2 each turn. Okay. We can't rush it. We'll remove 2 from here. Bring it to 4. We will attack for 3. 4. Bring his health down to 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're going to draw up to... I really could use a grasping tendrils. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Well, I mean, I could use the grasping tendrils, or our Groot could help us out here. Let's see. This is going to go up to 6. Before we let him play, let's think about what we want to do. Do we want our Groot to attack? Or actually, grasping tendrils would stun him for 2. So let's do that. So we'll use grasping tendrils. We will... I can't use the helicarrier, right? We're going to hold on to that. What could we use to pay for the grasping tendrils? Or we could just let our Groot take it. Let's use a skilled strike and take a damage to pay for grasping tendrils. So the attack is canceled. He is stunned. Okay, now we get 2 encounter cards. Here's the first one. This gets a surge attached to Ronan the Accuser. Wait, what? Attached to Ronan the Accuser. Uses 1 fury counter? What the hell is this? When Ronan the Accuser attacks you, that uses 1 fury counter plus 1 additional fury counters? Oh, I see. So this is going to get 1 fury counter. When Ronan the Accuser attacks you, that attack will gain overkill, piercing. At the end of the attack, remove 1 fury counter. So he's got +1, it's piercing and all that stuff. That got surge. Here's the surge. Another attachment. Reduce the amount of damage attached character takes by 1. Spend 3 resources of the same type and discard this card. So he's like crazy strong right now. Come on. Here comes the second actual encounter card. Oh yeah, you're getting canceled out. No way I'm gonna let you go. All right, so unless they want to take it. Do I want to take it? That's a good question. Because then we can use the Milano to remove some threat. Let's see. I think we are going to take it. We'll use our Groot. So he's going to attack for... So many things are happening right now. Okay, I got to figure this out. Oh, wait, no. No. He attacks me. He's stunned. Ha! Ha ha ha! Ha 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 ha! All right. I'm such an idiot. All right. What are we going to do? We are going to control the main scheme. So we'll remove... Oh, shoot. That doesn't work anymore. Dum, dum, dum. I thought that was going to remove some threat. Oh, well. Okay. So we can still stun him, which is, I think, what we want to do. So let's get the stun taken care of. Okay. Reduce it by 1. Generate a resource. And Huh. Pause. What does phase 2 do again? Phase 2, we get to cut the power side scheme. Okay, so let's... I'm looking around at what we got out. He only has 2 health left. So let's do this. How much health does he have in phase 2? 18. We are going to use our mulligan to remove 2 threat. We're going to do a base attack for 2, bringing him to phase 2. Okay, 18 health. He gets a tough. We're looking for cut the power. We're looking for cut the power. Where is it? Where's cut the power? Where's cut the power? Is it over here? Oh, here it is. Oh, okay. So we have revealed cut the power. We're now going to shuffle this up. Okay, so now we can't remove threat from the main scheme while cut the power is out. That's why I multi-gunned first, so that, you know, I have a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of wiggle room to deal with that. Okay. Now what are we going to do? He's got tough. So let's attack with Groot for 2 to remove the tough. Then we're going to... Oh man, our skilled strike is useless now. Okay, so we will... Unless we play a run and gun. I don't think we can play a run and gun though. 1, 2... I want to stun him right now. That's what I want to do. All right, we're gonna stun him somehow, and we're gonna stun him by reduce 1. I don't want to take a damage yet. 2. Yep. We'll deal 4 damage to him. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll stun him. No, I knew that was coming. I knew that was happening. I saw it happening. But I didn't do anything about it. Sorry, everybody. I'm not going to pause the video because we're in a good match right now. All right. So the command ship was there. This stupid fanaticism was there. Oh, actually, I'm glad that I did that. So he doesn't take 4 damage. He takes 3. And now I'm remembering on the last turn when I did 2 damage to flip him. So technically that would have been 1. I had the Power Stone, so that would have negated it. So I did that correctly, luckily, by accident. Okay, so what happened? He took 3 damage. I stunned him. Okay. And I draw another card. All right. And I think that's all I can do right now. I'm going to discard combat training. I'm going to discard combat training, and I'm going to hold on to run and gun. Maybe we can hope for a big attack next turn. Yeah. All right, we'll draw up to 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. We're going to ready. This is going to go up by 2. He is stunned, so he doesn't attack us. Okay. This still has that 1 there. Here's our first encounter card. We have a minion with 6 health. While he's engaged, I cannot thwart from the main scheme. So we have technically 2 crises out. We have an environment that has surge. So many things out that I can't even really figure out what's going on. When the force interrupt, when the villain phase ends, deal 1 damage to each player. First player action, exhaust the Milano and spend 2 to discard that card. Okay, here's that second, here's the surge card, our second card anyway. Treachery, peril. So we could either exhaust the Milano, spend 2 mental resources, or deal 3 damage to the first player. Let's take a look at our cards real quick. Do we need the Milano? Is the question. Like, do I want to take 3 damage? Do I want to take 3 damage? I'm trying to do the math to see if I can do 15 damage to him on this next turn. Let's see. So, honestly, it's possible. It's possible. So I'm going to take 3 damage. I'm going to take 3 damage. I'm down to 7. I'm saving that Milano resource. Oh, I forgot about that stupid card. The thing that reduces each damage by 1. Okay, so I think we got to get rid of that. So here's what we'll do. Shoot, that's really going to mess us up. Let's see. What should we do? Should we get rid of that card? Should we get rid of that card? Maybe. I think we should. Let's see. That would... No, let's not. Let's not get rid of it. We'll just figure it out. All right. We'll hopefully survive. It's coming down to the end. All right, so I can't remove threat from the main scheme, which really sucks, actually. All right, we're gonna hope and pray for the best. Because if I waste, here's the thing, if I waste my resources to remove that, I can't see myself taking care of these before that threat's out. So we're coming down to the wire. All right, so we're going to, nothing has guard here. When the villain phase ends, deal 1 damage to each player. I almost forgot about that. It's going to 3. Okay, so we are going to deal 2 damage, 1 damage to Ronan. Actually, no. Reduce the amount of damage each character takes from each attack. This is an attack, so it's just deal 2 damage to him. All right. Now, we are going to attack for 2, 3, 4, unless we play the locked and loaded to get out another gun. I don't think we could pay for it though. Could we pay for it? Let's see. If we use the locked and loaded to pay for another gun, we could take a damage to play the gun, right? And if I want to play a drop kick, I've got 1, 2, then I would need to take the damage. Oh, then I could spend the other drop kick. But then I'd still be short 1 to pay for the run and gun, so I couldn't do that. So we're not going to do that. All right. So it's going to be 2, 3, 4. He'll take 3 damage because of the armor. 1, 2, 3. We will play a drop kick. So reducing its cost. So that's now it's 2. That's the 1. We'll take a damage to generate a physical resource to stun him. Draw a card. So here's our card that we're drawing. Okay. And now he's stunned. He takes 3 damage because of the armor. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then we will attack for 2 with Groot. But it's a 1, right? Now we're going to play our run and gun. And we're going to use these 2 to pay for it. So we're readying Venom in each weapon we control. Readying Venom. I'll deal 2 damage to him. 1, 2. Because it's not an attack. Then I will attack for 2, 3, 4. Right? Which is actually 3. So he's down to 1 health. And there's nothing I can do to get it off right now. So we're going to pray to every single god possible that we can survive this next round. And to do that, I'm going to discard these 2. And I'm going to hope to get another Grasping Tendrils just in case anything happens. So we're going to draw up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, I'm drawing up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we're going to ready. Okay, this is going up by 2. So this is at 8. The next turn, if we don't beat him, we lose, right? 10. He can't attack because he's stunned. You're going to attack me for 2. And I'm going to block with a Groot. My Groot is dead. Here comes... Okay, so the attack phase is done. Nothing could happen here. Here's our first encounter card. So I'm looking it over to make sure I did that correctly. When the villain phase ends, it's not over yet. Here's our first encounter card, Treachery. Give Ronan a tough status card. If he already has a tough status card, take 1 damage. I'm going to give him the tough status card because there's another card coming out, and if that's a worse Treachery, and I'd rather deal with that. So he's getting the tough. And the reason why I'm doing that is because this will remove the tough. Here's our second. Another minion with 6 health. We take a damage because of that. It is now our turn. All right. We will exhaust our multi-gun to remove the tough. We will attack with Venom with our pistol. He's got the +1 for the Power Stone, reducing it by 1. Still takes his health down to 0. We did it. We beat Ronan. And I actually can't believe it. This was yeah, I remember last time, I don't know if you watched when I said I played Venom Goblin a couple times before I posted the winning video. I didn't lose to him. There were no fights before this, so I beat him in my first go. And it wasn't easy. This was the final turn, right? Like if I didn't kill him here, that was threading out. This came out at a point, like these 2 came out back to back and I couldn't deal with them. Like I couldn't take the thread off of here and kill him in time to stop that from scheming out. So it was literally a race to the finish. But we did it. We did it. And this Venom deck is still as powerful as I thought it was. You know, he was able to lock up Ronan, you know, causing him to not attack us. We even had some nasty, nasty attachments, right? We dealt with the extra encounter card pretty well. And that's that. So Ronan is now going back in the box since I have a video of me beating him. I never have to play him again unless somebody really wants me to. Unless somebody really wants me to play him again, I'm never playing him again. Because that's not a fun fight. That's not a fun fight at all, but I hope you enjoyed it. If I made any mistakes, please let me know in the comments. So, take care, everybody.